Yeah, you want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag.
Artlist.io.
For that bag, go get it one day, you can brag.
Hey my loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel, or you can call me Ray Ray for short. Either one, it doesn't matter to me. If you are new and you have not clicked that subscribe button, stop what you're doing right now and go click that subscribe button. It's free. And who don't like free? I would love to have you part of my family, baby. We are we're a whole vibe over here. Welcome to the non-aesthetic part of YouTube. So, yes. We are about to do something a little bit different. We're about to do my nails. As you can see, I had a Valentine's Day set up. I'll probably include what my nails look like. Probably include a little clip on her. But anyway, we're about to do some nails. I have really been loving press-on nails lately. More so, I have been loving the Kiss collection. And that is what we're using today. Everything that I'm about to show y'all is I'm gonna have links in the description box. So yeah, so I can put y'all on to some stuff. Cause baby, I'm not getting the same quality, when I go to the nail shops now and I'm over there. I already have everything sorted out and everything. I already picked out my nail size because I just kind of wanted to get straight into the story time. But yeah, let me just show y'all everything. So yeah, this is the drill. I got this from Amazon. Everything you see here I got from Amazon. This is the nail glue I'm going to be using. I got all this stuff, everything from Amazon, and this is the color. It's like a nude color, so that's what I'm gonna be. That's gonna be the nails to this time. So yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, y'all. So like I said, this is gonna be a little story time. Sit y'all down. All right. So like I said, this is gonna be a little story time on how I almost was tricked into becoming an adult worker. Pause on that one. YouTube, please do not take my video down. This is for educational purposes only. But yeah, your girl was almost tricked into being an adult worker. So, I was 19 at the time. I was on my way I was meeting my aunt or whatever I was eating lunch with my aunt. I was actually on my way home and I met this dude. We're going to call him Pimp. We're going to call him that for the sake of the story. So I met him. I guess he was getting off work. And we was on the bus or whatever. So I sat in front of him. And I was minding my business, and he tapped me on the shoulder. He was like, "Hey, how you doing? You look good. Like I want to talk to you or whatever." So I was just like, "Oh, okay, And so we exchanged numbers, and for a whole week we had been like texting back and forth, not really calling each other, but mostly text. Which I ain't really tripping because I'm not really a big, caller phone type person anyway. So, a week goes by and he was like, "Hey, I want to take you out." So I was just like, "All right, cool." So I was trying to ask him, like when you want to meet up, the who, what, when, where, why, and how. So he was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a double date type situation." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." He was like, "Yeah, my homeboy gonna come swoop you up." And he said, "Wear something sexy." Now, if anybody knows me, I am a tomboy to the heart. Like, I already don't wear dresses and all that other stuff. I will put on the dress, but it's not my first choice. So, me and my auntie just so happened the same day that he asked me on the date, me and my auntie was going shopping. So, I had picked out like this little cute little short set. Oh, shoot. And my shorts, I used to wear short shorts or whatever. And I had picked that out. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be cool. I'm going to wear that. So, fast forward. Time passes by. I get back to the house. My hair was already done because I used to keep my hair and my nails done. So my hair was already done. I don't wear makeup. Never been a makeup person. So him and his homeboy, they come pick me up. And even from a young age, I've always carried protection, whether it be pepper spray, taser, whatever. I've always kept protection. So, I had my pepper spray and I had a taser on me. So his homeboy come pick me up, and him and his homeboy sitting in the front seat. Me again, I'm not thinking nothing of it. So I was like, oh, hey, babe, how you doing? So they sitting up there, they whispering, talking to each other, and I'm just like, okay, this is weird. So then the homeboy started asking me all type of questions, like where I'm from, and, you know, just trying to get a feel for me or whatever, which kind of made me uncomfortable, but, you know, I was trying to play it cool. So I was just like, oh, so where your girlfriend at? He was just like, oh, she already at the spot. What? Now I should have known then that it was some other stuff going on, because he said at the spot. He didn't say the restaurant or nothing like that. So I was just like, okay, so what we about to do? And he was like, oh, well, you'll know once we get there. So I was just like, okay, still being retarded. And we driving. He was like, you hungry? I was like, yeah. But I was like, I thought we was going out to eat. He was like, oh, it's going to be a little bit of a change of plans. And I was just like, change of plans like what? And so he was like, oh, no, we're just going to all chill at my homeboy house or whatever. And I was just like, I said, okay, still going along with it. And y'all, before y'all chew me up in the comments, like I said, I was 19. I was young, naive, dumb, you know, and fearless. Really retarded. That's just a better word for it. I was really naive and dumb. So, y'all, we pulls up at the Budget Suites. I was just like, yeah, I done messed up. I done got into some trouble. Y'all, my heart started beating so fast. So, we get to the Budget Suites, and I get out the car. He get out the car. So I'm trying to ask him, you know, what's going on and all this other stuff. And he was just like, oh, nothing, just relax and chill. We just gonna chill. We gonna order some food and all this other stuff. Now, I ain't even gonna lie. Some told me just to walk off then, but I didn't. I did not walk off, because I was just like, if I try to run, they probably gonna chase after me. And they got a car. I'm on foot. So then I was like, well, maybe I can just like, but yeah, that didn't happen. So his homeboy had a room right next to him. So I guess the girl, and I never seen the girl, y'all. Never seen the girl. Oh, okay, y'all. Switch batteries. I'm back. So, yeah, I think I told y'all. Yeah, I never seen the girl. Never seen the girl. So me and the dude, my date, we sitting in there and we talking. I'm getting hungry. And when I get hungry, I get a little attitude. So we sitting there talking. Y'all, I literally felt like I was in an interview. That's too high. I literally feel like this dude was interviewing me. So he was asking me questions like, could I stand up? And, you know, looking at my legs and all this other stuff. And then he started, this is where it really got uncomfortable. He started asking me what my favorite position was and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I was like, why? He like, oh no, I'm just asking, you know, I like to get a feel for my, you know, feel for my girl, because I don't like wasting time. He made up some type of, something in that nature excuse like that. So I was just like, I said, when the food gonna get here? So he was like, oh shoot, I forgot I wanted to order from this place, but I think they closed now. Girl, y'all, tell me why it's a McDonald's like right behind the Budget Suites where we was at. So he was like, you want to go to McDonald's? And I was just like, you know what, whatever. Whatever, like I don't even give a damn. Ooh, that hurt. That hurted. So I was like, you know what, whatever. So I went to the restroom and I text my homegirl and I was just like, hey, I said, bro, is your baby daddy, you know, at the house? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I need y'all to come get me because I'm in a situation where I feel very uncomfortable. So while I'm in the bathroom, I heard him on the phone. And it's like he was kind of talking in code. Like, it was either like, yeah, alright, yeah, okay, yeah. Like, it wasn't like an actual conversation. So I know they was talking about some slick stuff. So, he pulls out a QP of tweeds. He pulls out a QP of tweeds. And he was like, hey, I need to go make a drop. Can you put this in your breast? We gonna meet him at McDonald's. And I was like, whoa. Meet who? And he was like, oh yeah, I sell too. And I was like, what the hell I done got myself into? So, I was just like, you know what, whatever. Come on, let's go. Cause at this point, I'm pissed off. So we walking or whatever, the dude that, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, the dude that we went to go meet or whatever was not only one of his customers, but he was also one of his customers. Cause they pull off to the, this is what made me think this. They walked off to the side, they do the exchange or whatever, and then he come back and he was just like, hey, old boy said he like you. And I'm looking at him like, but I'm with you. So why are you telling me this? And he was like, yeah, he wants your number and stuff like that. I was like, why would I give him my number? Now again, I'm being freaking naive and I'm thinking like he testing me or whatever to see if I'm just, you know, one of those type of women. And I was just like, nah, he can't get my number. Like, me and you, we talking and, you know, I kind of cut for you a little bit. Y'all, tell me why this dude got so freaking mad. He got so freaking mad because I would not give this man my number. That's how I knew I was literally in some trouble. That I was about to get into something I ain't have no business. So we went there to McDonald's. I didn't even want to eat them on y'all. Like, I was just like, yeah, I'm ready to go. So my homegirl, she ended up texting me. She was like, hey, text me your address. We on our way now. And so I text her the address while he not looking. And so we walked back to the room or whatever. And he was like, hey, do you like wearing lingerie? Do you like, he started asking me all these questions, y'all. So I'm just like, nah. And I started seeing him texting. I guess that was his homeboy. I don't know who he was texting, but he started acting real weird. So then I get a text message say, my homegirl was just like, hey, just give us a minute. Our car acting up. Y'all, tell me why my heart dropped. Literally, my heart dropped because I was just like, how am I gonna get out of this? Like, I'm here at this room with this dude, and this dude is literally trying to put me on the track. Like, literally. I'm gonna brush off the excess dust off my nails. I done filed them and everything, so I'm just gonna brush that off. And the brush do come with the nail drill, so y'all know. So, back to the story. So, dude, he getting mad because I'm really not responding to none of his questions. So he goes in the restroom, and I hear him on the phone again. And then I heard him say was, man, bro, she difficult. I don't know about her. She difficult. And so then 5 minutes later, his homeboy come knocking at the door. So I guess that was his homeboy he was on the phone with. His homeboy come knocking at the door probably like 5-6 minutes later. So his homeboy was just like, hey, how you doing, Miss Lady? And, you know, sorry we sound so suspect and stuff like that. I was like, nah, y'all sound real sus. And I was just like, I just want to go home. And he was like, well, you can't do that right now. You know, we waiting on somebody to make a delivery and all this. He was just making up a whole bunch of excuses. I'm putting acetone on my cuticles to, not my cuticle, I'm putting acetone on my nails to dry out the nail bed. That's how you get your stuff to stick. And I got this from Walmart, in case y'all wondering. So I'm sitting there, y'all. Not only did my ride, they having car trouble. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm scared as I told my auntie that I was going because I was at her house spending the weekend with her. I'm telling her that, you know, I was out with some friends. Didn't tell her that I was with some dude. Like, it would have been, y'all, it was so many thoughts running through my head at this point. All I know is I was just literally trying to figure out a way to get the hell up out of here. Because I just didn't know what else to do. And the buses had already stopped running on that side. So I was really scared. Couldn't call my mama. My auntie don't have a car. My auntie don't have a car. And if my mama would have found out, she would have never let me go back over my auntie's house ever again. Ever in life. Y'all, I was just like, how did I get myself into this situation? Like, literally. Cleaning up my cuticles. So I was just like, how am I going to get out? So I go to the restroom. I was like, hey, can I go use the restroom? And they was like, oh, yeah. So I go to the restroom. I heard them out there talking and plotting or whatever. So I'm texting my homegirl. I was just like, bro, what's going on with the car? Like, what's going on? She was like, we getting the boost now. Then we're going to be on our way. I guess they had an issue with their battery. And they was just like, we getting the boost right now and then we're going to be on our way. Are you okay? And I was just like, bro, at this point, I don't know what they finna do or whatever. I said, I really feel like it's on some they finna try to put me out there type stuff. And she was like, what put you out there? I said, put me on the strip. Now, if you from Dallas, you already know where the strip is at. Harry Hines. If you from Dallas, you already know. So when I came back out, they tried to offer me a drink. And I was just like, I said, nah, you know, I'm good. I don't drink. Even though I did. Yes, y'all, I used to drink at 19. But I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to drink. They kept trying to force me to drink. And I didn't want to drink. And I had got a drink from McDonald's or whatever. I didn't even drink it. Rule number 1, y'all, if y'all leave y'all drink unattended, leave it unattended. Do not drink anything that has been left unattended. So they kept trying to get me to drink, and they was like, okay, well, I mean, you ain't gonna drink no liquor. And I'm sitting thinking in my head, I'm not gonna drink around y'all. Y'all got me feeling so goddamn uncomfortable right now. I am not drinking nothing. So, the dude I was with was like, man, you need to stop acting like that. Like, ain't nobody trying to hurt you and all this other hoopla. And I'm sitting here thinking in my head, like, dude, at this point, I don't even freaking trust y'all. I don't trust y'all at all. So, Then the other dude, I was asking, I was like, so where your girl at? Where she at? He over here making up all these damn excuses. Talking about, she wasn't feeling good and she laying down and all this other stuff. Then he was like, well, shit, I'm just trying to get to know you. And then he started making, like, sexual jokes towards me and asking me, like, what type of panties I like wearing and all this other stuff. Y'all, if I tell you the whole time I was sitting in that room, both of them, like, I was just sitting there praying. I was like, Lord, please don't let nothing, just keep me covered. Don't let these men do nothing to me. Because I'm sorry. Like, I'm being young and dumb. I'm over here being grown and not grown. Like, y'all, the fear that was running through my head right at that moment, it's undescribable. I kid you not. I wanted to go back to being a child so freaking bad. Like, I didn't want to be an adult no more. Didn't want to be an adult no more. I didn't want to do nothing. So, they stood over here making jokes about me and sexual jokes about me and stuff, like, right in front of me. Talking about, I bet she can't do this and I bet she can't do that. And I'm sitting thinking like, damn, y'all rude. I'm sitting right here in front of y'all. So finally, my phone goes off. When my phone go off, they both looking at me like, who is that? And I was just like, oh, my homegirl, we been texting and stuff like that. And this is what made me believe that they was doing something they had no business. They were like, oh, is that the police? You know, I called the police on us? Nah. Y'all, tell me why dude pulled out his pew-pew. Pulled it out. Y'all, if I tell you my life flashed before my eyes, y'all, I cannot make this stuff up. I swear my life flashed before my eyes. I just knew that this dude was going to hurt me. I knew he was going to hurt me. And I was like, no, it's not the police. It's not the police. I was like, bro, look, this is not the police. I didn't show him the text message, but I showed him where, the number or where it's coming from. And he was like, are you wearing a wire? And I'm like, no. Like, I'm not wearing no wire. I'm not doing nothing. And I was like, my homegirl, she finna give me some money or whatever. She owed me some money. I lied. Smooth lied. I was like, my homegirl, she owed me some money or whatever. And I just need to, get this money from her so I can be able to pay my bills or whatever. So he was like, where's she at? I said, oh, she outside. Y'all, as soon as he opened up that door, like, this is the door or whatever. It was facing the swimming pool. It was the parking lot right there. So we was like 2-3 doors down from the parking lot. Y'all, as soon as I went to that door, I ain't never ran so hard. I ran so hard to that goddamn car, and luckily she didn't come by herself. It was her and her baby daddy. So her baby daddy gets out the car, and he was like, Rachel, somebody chasing you? And I was just like, man, let's just out of here, bro. Like, I really think they was trying to, like, sex traffic me. And he was just like, what? So I heard the dudes come out the house to myself, hey, get back here. So I said, bro, just drive. Like, literally, just drive. So he was just like, man, nah, we can go back. We can handle it. I was like, nah, bro, like, it's not even worth it. Just, just drive. Just get me back to the house. I just need to go home. So they ended up taking me back to my auntie house. As soon as I got in the house, in my auntie house, my auntie was like, what's wrong? Y'all, I was so embarrassed. It was like so many emotions running through me or whatever. And I couldn't even tell my auntie, like, exactly what happened. I was just like, I just had a rough time. That's all. To this day, I never, ever, ever told my auntie or my mama about this. So, mama, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But, so, They dropped me off at my aunt's house. I'm in there. I done took a shower. I'm trying to forget about what happened. Y'all, the whole time I'm in the shower, my phone study ringing, study vibrating, study ringing, going off or whatever. This dude threatening me, talking about that if I called the police on him, he was going to find me. He was going to unalive me. Girl, y'all, just different stuff. It was so scary. I literally... and I was scared. At that point, I was gonna go tell my auntie, you know, about what happened. I was gonna call the police and stuff, cause it's just like, dude, you over here threatening my life, you know. So I still didn't say nothing, kept it to myself or whatever. And time passed. Time passed. I want to say like a week. I want to say like a week or two passed. A week or two passed. I didn't get no more phone calls from dude until like a week or two. He texted me and he was just like, yeah, you need to report back to me. You my property. Me and you is together and all this other stuff. Yeah, I didn't even text back. I did not text back. That man scared me so freaking bad, y'all. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to do nothing. Nothing. Or whatever. I literally had to change my number in order for this man to stop texting me. Luckily, because he knew where my aunt stayed, like he knew what apartments my aunt stayed at, but he didn't know like what door number or nothing like that. Cause my aunt stayed in the middle of the apartment, so I walked to the parking lot. Luckily, my aunt ended up moving from them apartments like a week or two later, or whatever. So for them little 2 weeks, like I didn't even go to my aunt's house. I didn't do nothing, y'all. That's how scared I was. Now that I'm just sitting here thinking about it, I'm really blessed that nothing further happened. Because, like I said, he pulled out a whole pew pew on me. I was so freaking dumb, y'all. Like, all thing I can say is, ladies, be careful. Be careful out here. And I'm not saying men are the only people that can do this, because women do it to each other. I've heard stories where women have literally lured other women into the restroom and stuff like that and help kidnap them. And they end up sex trafficking. And then the area where the budget suites was located was off of Empire Central in Dallas. So, you know, that area is heavily known for, you know, sex trafficking and prostitution and stuff like that. Shortly after that, me and my my now ex-husband, we did make it official. So me and him did get together. But y'all, that was probably one of the scariest times of my life. And all these little young females, y'all out here trying to be grown. I'm back. My bad. Somebody was at my door. But yeah, all you young females out here that's trying to be grown and want to be fast, baby, for one, enjoy your childhood. Because literally it is nothing out here but trouble. And once you get into trouble, it is hard to get out of it. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. I caused my mama and my daddy a lot of pain, a lot of drama. Y'all see my nails? They pretty. I caused my parents a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. Most of my dad's gray hair came from me. Like I said, I've never told them this story because I already know if I would have told them this story, not only would it cause so much trauma between my aunt and my mama, drama, yeah. But she's probably going to find out because my mom, she watched my YouTube channel. So again, mama, I love you. And I'm sorry. I am so sorry for all the drama that I've caused you, growing up. But yeah, that was probably one of the most scariest freaking times in my life. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, if that would have happened to me, where would I be at right now? Probably disease filled, and God knows where I would be at right now if I would have stayed in that room. Probably even unalived, because dude thought I had called the police on him, and I didn't. Now, I know y'all probably wondering, because we all live in Dallas, did I ever see this man again? Yes, I did see him again, but it was not intentional. Come to find out that he worked at a very popular hospital in Dallas. I'm not going to name the hospital, but he worked at a very popular hospital in Dallas, and I just so happened to go be seeing a friend at this same hospital, and I ran into him. When I ran into him, my heart dropped, and he didn't say nothing. He just kind of looked at me like, yeah, I remember you. I guess because we were in a public place, he didn't say anything to me. Um, but after that, I never seen him again. Never seen him again at all. Should I have called the police and reported him? Yes, I should have. Did I do it? No, I didn't. I just wanted to be left alone. That's literally where I was at. I wanted to be left alone. I didn't want to deal with the drama that comes with reporting something like this. I pray that no one else, that he did anyone else like this. Pray that he never did anyone else like this. And like I said, to this day, I still don't know if it was another girl involved or no. Or if I was the only girl at that room. Because I never, ever, ever did see that other girl. Never. Still to this day, I cannot tell y'all if it was another girl or not. But, yeah, I mean, you live and you learn. I'm glad I was able to walk away from this situation. Y'all, I have a lot of story times. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. So, if y'all like this story time, I know this one was kind of crazy, and you probably sit here thinking like, wow. Because now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, that's how I feel. It is, wow, I cannot believe I really went through this, Um, like I said, this is a judgment-free zone, so do not judge me about this. Like I said, and I will continue to say, I was young, dumb, naive, whatever you want to call me. Could you pay me to be in that same type of situation right now in my 30s? No. I have grown up so much. I know the signs. But if you don't take anything else from my story time, please take this from me. For one, don't ignore the signs. Do not ignore the signs. Be aware of your surroundings. Do not, and I said this in my story time, but do not think that it cannot be you. I know y'all hear a lot of stories about, women being trafficked and, well, people. I'm going to say people. I'm going to stop saying women because it's people now. I know y'all hear a lot of people being trafficked and stuff like that. It can very much so be you as well. It can be you as well. Never drink an unattended drink. I don't care if it was yours. If you left it unattended, leave it unattended. Be careful when you are dating. Because you never know these days. Never know. But yeah, if you want to hear more story times, just comment down below. I have a lot. Just say story time. If you made it to the end of this story, just say story time. And if you want me to tell more stories, I will. Because, baby, I have a lot of stories to tell. I have been through a lot of things. Kid you not. But, yeah. Thank y'all for listening to my story. I'm actually done with my nails. I have 2 more nails to put on. Whew. Lord jeez. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This nail about to piss me off. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you will never miss an upload from me. Like I said, you never know what you're going to see on my channel at all. I want to thank y'all so much for just listening to this story time because it was a little wild. But yeah, I love y'all. Y'all be safe out here. And I see y'all on my next video. These are the finished nails. So pretty. I love them. I like the nude color. So yeah, I love y'all.